Hello, everyone. On today's IRS Tax Refund Update, we'll recap the latest developments this tax season, including the next batch of tax refunds scheduled for release this week. We'll also check in on the latest with amended returns and highlight some of the issues taxpayers are continuing to experience, including encountering such delays when it comes to refund status results and tax transcripts, and encountering specific tax topic and tax transcript codes while waiting on the processing of their tax returns and issuing of tax refunds. Starting off with those tax refunds, with the next batch of direct deposit refunds being scheduled to be released and transmitted by the IRS to banks on April 5th, and the next round of paper checks set for release on April 7th. Do allow up until April 10th to receive that amount in your bank account if you're part of the latest direct deposit refund batch. Meanwhile, we're just 2 weeks away until the filing deadline of April 18th. However, for those of you in certain counties in California, Alabama, and Georgia, your deadline has been extended until October 16th due to declared federal emergencies. Turning to the status of this tax season, as the IRS has now processed 80.3 million tax returns out of 80.6 million filed, so that has the IRS processing at a 99.6% rate compared to 96.9% processed at this point last year. In addition, 59 million refunds have been issued for tax returns so far this year compared to 57 million refunds issued at this point last year, which overall is similar between the last 2 years. Now, an update on the remaining tax return backlog, as the current number now stands at 2,170,000 unprocessed tax returns, of which 314,000 were tax returns filed this year, and the remainder filed last year. Among that number of unprocessed paper returns has now grown to 572,000, while those unprocessed e-returns and those requiring special processing stands at over 1.6 million. We also received the latest update on amended returns, as the backlog has now grown to 974,000 unprocessed returns. That is up over 200,000 returns from several weeks prior and contains both amended returns filed this year and last year. Given the current processing trends, which are much slower, we do not expect the backlog to be cleared out until at least the fall. Do make sure to check the IRS website and tax transcripts for additional updates, and do not send a duplicate amended return in for processing unless specifically instructed to do so by the IRS. We've also been receiving questions from viewers on why their refund status tracker or tax transcripts are not updating after they've filed their tax returns. Now, it could take anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks after e-filing a return before your tax transcript becomes available, and about 6 weeks after filing your paper return. However, that could be much longer. Meanwhile, refund status results should update within 36 hours after e-filing your return. Do also note that the refund status results and tax transcripts are updated separately and only once a day, whereas my refund results update usually between midnight and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, while tax transcripts are updated on various days through the week, depending on the last 2 digits of your tax transcript cycle code, with the biggest update happening on Friday mornings. Many viewers who are checking the status of the refund status results are encountering one of the following messages as seen here, either seeing tax topic 152, which is the processing code you should expect to see while your return is processing, or tax topic 151, which indicates a potential issue was discovered with your return, requiring additional review and possible further action on your part. 2 codes you're likely to see if you're seeing tax topic 151 on your refund status results is codes 570 and 971 on your tax transcripts. 570 is a code that confirms further review is necessary, and 971 represents the notice the IRS has sent you detailing exactly what the issue is. Now, if these codes have both the same dates listed next to each other, that means the IRS has automatically resolved the issue in question and your refund is cleared for processing. If 2 different dates are listed, additional time is needed and the IRS could be requesting further documentation. Some of the more concerning codes you may be seeing on your tax transcripts is the 424 code that represents your tax return has been set aside for further examination, and again, it is possible the issue can be resolved by the IRS. However, if you do see code 420, that means your return is now under audit, and do expect to receive additional letters from the IRS requesting documentation, and it could be a result of one of several credits that are claimed, such as EITC, and the need for dependent documentation. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax refund issue or tax return processing problem. In the meantime, we'll keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.